Welcome back to Grind City Season 2. Chris Stone, Ryan Kennedy, up for another great matchup. Chris, what you got to say before today's game?
I love the environment, man. I hope it's a good competitive game, and it's gonna be high energy.
Ryan,
I'm aware that this is going to be a very tough game, but I've been looking forward to it. So let's get it started.
let's go. Yeah, give me a countdown. Chris Stone has it at the top. First bucket is good. A free throw line jumper. Off to a hot 1-0 start. Gets it at the top. Quick. Fast feet. Turns around, pulls up, rims out. Now Ryan's first turn to go on offense here. Remember, game to 21 straight up. Ryan pulls up from 2, hits. Both guys get a quick bucket to start off their nights. Ryan from deep. Tries it again, same spot. Can't get it to go. Off the rim and out. Chris at the top, flashes the quick feet again. Drives, right, back down, spin, pivot, yes. Quick start. Tied at 2 to begin things. Bump up off the inbound. Pulls up from 2. His first from long range is nothing but net. 4-2 in favor of Chris. Ryan needs to figure some stuff out on defense here early. Chris trying to extend the lead to 2 possessions. Dancing with Ryan. Long one. Couldn't get it to go. Tough shot. Good defense there by Ryan Kennedy. Now he has it. Far left wing. 6 to shoot. Thought about a 3. Drives inside. Up and under. Layup's good. To get right back in at 4-3. Ryan starts it at the same spot. Jab. Turnaround. Handles near the baseline. Puts up a long 2. Can't get it to go. So Chris will take back over. Has it at the top. Drives left. Step back. Long 2. No good again. Both guys trade misses here for the first time in this game. Ryan starts at the top this time. Fakes. Nice move. Scoop to the hoop with the right to tie things up at 4. For all, Ryan at the top. Behind the back. Steps into a 2. Couldn't get it to go. Kicks off the back heel. Chris gets another stop after Ryan's back-to-back buckets. Takes his time. Plans it out. 6 to shoot. In the lane. In the paint. Turns. Nice defense. Ryan gets the swat away. No foul called. Looked like a little bit of wrist contact, but ref did not call it. So it's Ryan's ball at the top. Tied at 4. Tries a 2. Hits. 6-4. Both guys starting off hot from beyond the arc. Now let's see who can get the paint game rolling. That should be the decider here. Ryan, foot on the line. Rims out. Wanted that shot to make it 2 possessions. Couldn't get it, though. Ryan trying to force Chris left. He does. Switch. Turn. Hangs in the air. Can't hit. Ryan back on offense. Up a pair. Starts again on the left wing. Jab. Long 2. For sure. 8-4. Ryan is doubling up Chris to this point. Another big-time 2-pointer. Ryan. Is Chris going to give him the space to do it again? He wants it. Drives right, steps back. Got it. 9-4. Ryan can't be stopped right now as we approach halftime. 9-4. Can he do it again? Step back to bring us to half. 1 too many. Ryan gets the board. How good would that have been? Or, excuse me, Chris gets it at the top this time. Jab. Puts it up with 4 on the clock. Hits it. A big-time response from Chris Stone to make it a 3-point game. Takes the inbound quick. Drives, left, fend off, hang, off the backboard, and good. Right back to a 1-possession game. Chris swings the pendulum right back in his direction. Top of the key. Puts up a 2 for the tie. Hits it. 9 up. A 5-0 run from Chris. Steps back. Does he have another? I think it was partially tipped by Ryan. Really good defense to get a hand in the face that time. 9-9. 2 would bring us to halftime here at 11. Ryan will have it at the top after a nice stop. Goes left, between the legs. Free throw line, jumper, rims out. Now it's Chris' turn, trying to keep his momentum going. Steps back, a 2, rimming out again. Both guys hitting the iron a couple times. Ryan's going to start it from the right wing for the first time in this game. Tween steps back, gets the separation, foot on the line is good. 10-9. That left foot was grazing the black, so it's only a 1. Loses the handle, regains with 6. Long one, and that one's blocked by Chris. He was all over it. Knew when it was going up and got to the spot. 10-9 now. Does Chris have the answer that he's had all night? Big time step back. Air ball, no call. Chris was looking for it. A little bit of debate there with the ref. It's a no call, so Ryan will get it at the top. Up 10-9. Jab, a 2. Left it bit to the right. Both guys have gone a bit cold here compared to their hot starts. Chris thought about a 3. Now goes left with 3, with 2. Spins, turns. Doesn't hit. I think that's 3 possessions in a row for Chris, leaving empty-handed. Can Ryan take advantage and extend his lead? For half. Spin move. Foot in the paint. Puts it up. No good. Both guys have stepped up and played really well defensively. Chris for the lead. Rims out. Something's off right now. Both guys. There hasn't been a bucket in at least 6 possessions. Ryan from the top. Straight on. No. This is surprising. Chris on the right wing. Can he get us back started? Nice hands from Ryan. Possession. Gets the turnover and gets the ball back. Suffocating defense from both. Ryan goes with the right-handed layup, and that'll bring us to half. 11-9 is your score. Chris had the early start. Ryan extended the lead, though. Chris fought back with a 5-0 run. And then Ryan scored the final 2 after a lot of good defense from both guys. 11-9 is your halftime score. These guys go way back with each other as Chris gets a couple of shots up before the second half. Ryan actually was an assistant coach of Chris's last year at the City College of New York, so the rivalry runs deep. These guys friends off the court, but competing really hard today. Chris, a couple more shots before the second half begins. Ryan's up 11-9. Both guys will get a timeout. Neither one used their first half timeouts. It does not carry over, so both will have a second timeout, though. 11-9, game to 21. Here goes Ryan up 2 at the top. Jab, a long 2. No good. Starts off cold like he ended that first half. Here's Chris Stone. Drives right. Nice handsy defense from Ryan. Kept it clean, but Chris works around it with an inside spin for the bucket. 10-9 now. Chris back in the scorebook. Steps back. Ryan knew the move too well. Got his hands in there, disrupts it, grabs the turnover. Moves things to the left wing where he'll get his start. Up 1. Drives right in. Pull-up jumper, rimming out. Looked like it had the ingredients. Not enough time in the oven. Chris, a 2. For sure. Regains the lead. 12-11. Can he build on this momentum? A 4-0 start to start off the second half. Jab, jumper, no good. Rims out. It was halfway home. 12-11. Ryan's going to take it on the right wing this time. Actually at the top. Tries a 2. Hits it. 13-12. Ryan retakes the lead. Back and forth they go at St. Sebastian's. Ryan drives right. Fends off. Hangs and can't hit. Angry with himself. Couple ones now that he thought could have gone down but didn't. Chris down 1. Tries a 2. A little bit to the left, kicked off the back iron. Notice both guys are taking shots early in the shot clock. Here goes Ryan taking one just 2 seconds in, and he hits from deep. 15-12, it's a 2-possession game. They're both guards, both great shooters, so it makes sense. Ryan spins, turns around, can't hit. 15-12, Chris got to find a way to crawl back in. Ryan's only 6 away from winning it. Chris goes left, backs down, uses the size advantage. 3 seconds left, puts it up. Foul called, I believe. And Chris is going to go to the line to shoot 1, and he'll still get the ball at the top. There's a whistle being handed to the ref now. So Chris will go to the line for 1, try and make it a 1-possession game with a make. Gets it to go with the roll. 15-13. Chris between the legs for the tie. Yes, sir. 15-all. Competitive again. Chris with 3 in a row. Chris with 5. Still hasn't moved. Still hasn't dribbled. Puts it on the floor. Ryan swats it away. Nice, solid 5 seconds of defense to earn the possession back. It's effectively first 1 to 6 wins it all. Ryan pulls up, hits. 16-15. He's got it in his court now. Drives right. Get that out of here. Chris Stone. Welcome to the block party. Rejected. 15-16. Chance to tie or take the lead. Ryan, physical defense, getting hands in there. Chris with 3 in the lane. Has to put something up. No good. Foul called. A free throw coming for Chris. Ryan got too much of the arm. Chris can tie. Or they won't call it a free throw. They'll just give him possession at the top. They say it was on the ground before the shot. Chris puts it up. A 2. Yes, sir! 17-16. Chris, a great shot. It's coming down to the wire. Chris drives left, spins. Ryan pokes it away again. Smothering defense in the second half from Ryan Kennedy. How can Chris work around it? For now, Ryan on offense. Got him in the air. Faked 3. Has to put it up. Steps through off the window to tie it up. 17-all. Both guys catch a breath. Chris Stone calls his second half timeout. At 17-all, it'll be Ryan's ball. When we return from the break, they're going back and forth this entire second half at 17-all. Both guys go to their respective sides to take a breather. Ryan catches a little water. Doesn't get much closer than this. 17-all with 4 points to go. Straight 21, meaning no win by 2. First one to get there wins it all. 17-all. Ryan Kennedy has it at the top with 8 to shoot. Working on Chris. Goes left, poked from behind by Chris. The two trading great defensive possessions. It's a locked up from both guys. Chris gets a little recheck at the top. Right wing, steps back. Oh, quick feet again. High arcing, 2 off the board and in. 19-17. He's a long ball away from winning it. That was dirty. Chris, thinking about going for it all. Pivots on the left. Has 4, still hasn't moved, hasn't dribbled. Puts up a 2 for the win. Called game in the air, but it hit the rim and goes out. Ryan has his turn to respond. How will this saga end? Back and forth they've won all night. Ryan for sure looking for the tie. Instead, scoops for 1 and he hits. 19-18, Chris clinging to the 1-point lead. Wonder if Ryan will call his timeout. He'll play it straight up. 19-18, this is to get him to 20 and he hits it. Ryan Kennedy, a big time 2, retakes the lead in the last moments. He needs any bucket to win it all. 2019. Chris needs a stop. Ryan a bucket for the win. Goes in the lane, pulls up, front rim. Can't get it to go. He's mad at himself. Chris with a chance to win. Every game coming down to the wire. This one no different. Chris in the lane. Goes right. Spins. A lot of contact. Off the window to tie it up at 20. Anything wins it for either guy. Chris 20. Ryan 20. Game to 21. 8 seconds for Chris. Does he have it? Holds like he has the past 2 possessions. Ryan getting physical. 3. Step back. 2 for the win, and he hits it. Game called. Chris Stone takes it in a thriller. 22-20. Final score. A beautiful game. Competitiveness and heart. Chris Stone comes out on top. 22-20. Chris, you took it in an awesome back and forth game. What was going through your mind there after you hit that last 2-pointer to win it?
Well, before the last 2-pointer, I had to get a stop. Ryan is highly gifted. He taught me, he trained me. So, he know my bag of tricks a little bit. He coached me as well. So, like I said at the beginning of this game, I knew it was going to be high energy. I knew it was going to be a good match, be competitive. And that's what it was. So, I'm just glad I was able to make some tough shots to come out with the win.
What is your guys' background and, know each other off the court, obviously. So what does it mean to get that little sweet taste of rivalry and get the win for yourself?
Ryan was talking a lot of trash. It's very subtle, but he talks a lot of trash. He doesn't say it with his words much, but he says it with his mannerisms. So I just knew that I wasn't going against just anybody. So like I said, it was definitely sweet, and it was a good competitive game.
Congratulations, Chris. Ryan, for you, hard fought battle. You had the lead a couple times. What didn't work out there?
It really didn't go as I expected. I knew it was going to be a tough game and it was going to come down to, 3 or 4 points either way. But I thought, Chris is a physical presence. I thought he'd be taking me to the rack a lot more. He shot the ball a lot better than I expected. So that was a bit of a surprise. But, I knew what I was getting myself into tonight. I knew it was going to be a tough game. There's no rivalry here. It's just all love. But it's pure competition. You know what I'm saying? I'm guarantee we leave here, I'm gonna be asking for a rematch, and I'm gonna tell him that I'm gonna bust his ass. So that's just how it goes. But Chris, bro, great game.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Thank you for coming on and competing, bro.
Yes, sir.
We will have you on again. We got a lot more matchups for you. So keep bringing it, keep working. It's good stuff.
Great game between you two. 22-20 is your final score. Appreciate you all tuning in for Grind City Season 2. We'll catch you on the next one.